Hey, Kingdom Fit family! Today I want to talk about something that has completely transformed my life, and that's sleep. For years, I was that person who constantly said, I'm tired. I could sleep a full 8 hours, wake up, and still be yawning all day long. By 11 o'clock in the morning or around noon, I felt like I was ready to go back to bed. No matter how much sleep I got, I never felt truly restored. And if you know me personally, you've probably heard me say it over and over. I'm tired. I'm exhausted. I need a nap. In fact, the people around me got so used to hearing it that they would say, Tracy, stop speaking that over your life. And while they were joking, there is actually biblical wisdom in being mindful of the words that we speak. Proverbs 18:21 says, Death and life are in the power of the tongue, and those who love it will eat its fruit. Now, I'm not saying I was tired simply because I was speaking it. There were obviously things going on physically that needed to be addressed. And for me, I also have to consider my history. As many of you know, I spent years in active addiction and put my body through an incredible amount of trauma, including overdoses, life support, seizures, and damage that affected me physically, mentally, emotionally, and spiritually. When you put your body through that kind of stress for years, it can impact everything, including sleep, recovery, energy levels, and just overall health. Even after getting clean, there were things my body continued to struggle with, and sleep was one of them. I would get what looked like enough sleep on paper, but I didn't feel rested. I didn't wake up refreshed. I felt exhausted most of the time, and honestly, I thought that was just going to be the norm for the rest of my life. But one thing I've learned in recovery is that healing is a journey. One of the verses I've stood on since my first year clean is Joel 2:25. I will restore to you the years that the locusts have stolen. This verse is deeply personal to me because during one of my personal times with the King of Kings, Yeshua gave me this verse, and I've held on to that promise ever since. For me, that promise has always been about more than just getting clean. It's been about restoration in every area of my life, spiritually, emotionally, mentally, physically, relationally, and even in the quality of life I get to experience today. Every time I see another area where God is bringing healing, growth, and restoration, I'm reminded of that promise. Yeshua has restored so much in my life over these past years, and I've learned that stewardship means continuing to seek wisdom about how to care for the body He saved. That's what led me to start learning more about sleep quality, recovery, and ultimately, DSIP. DSIP stands for Delta Sleep-Inducing Peptide. DSIP is a peptide that has been studied for its potential effects on sleep regulation, sleep quality, stress response, and helping support the body's natural sleep cycles. What I find fascinating is that sleep isn't just about getting enough hours. Sleep is when your body repairs itself. It's when your brain processes information. It's when your hormones regulate. It's when recovery happens. Poor sleep can affect everything from energy and mood metabolism, focus, recovery, and overall health. For me personally, the difference has been incredible. Instead of sleeping and still feeling exhausted all day, I've noticed that I'm actually waking up feeling more refreshed. I'm not constantly yawning. I'm not spending the entire day thinking about when I can take a nap. I have more energy. I have more focus. I feel more productive, and I simply feel better overall. Now, I just want to be clear. This is my personal experience, not medical advice. Everyone's body is different, and what works for one person may not work the same way for another. But what I find fascinating about peptides is that they're not creating some completely foreign process in the body. They're working with pathways and systems that God already designed. As believers, we know that Yeshua created our bodies with incredible complexity and wisdom. I believe part of stewardship is learning how our bodies work and taking care of them the best that we can. That includes healthy habits like movement, nutrition, hydration, stress management, prayer, and quality sleep. Because let's be honest, if you're not sleeping well, everything else becomes harder. Your workouts suffer, your focus suffers, your mood suffers, your recovery suffers. Good sleep isn't a luxury, it's one of the foundations of health. For me, DSIP has been a valuable tool in helping me improve that foundation. If you've been struggling with sleep, waking up exhausted, feeling tired all day, or wondering why you never seem to feel rested no matter how many hours you sleep, send me a message. I'd be happy to share more about my experience with DSIP and help point you in the right direction so you can decide if it's something worth learning more about for your own wellness journey. And if this video helped you, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and share so more people can learn about faith, fitness, stewardship, peptides, wellness, and becoming healthier in mind, body, and spirit. Drop a comment below and let me know. Do you wake up feeling refreshed? Or are you someone who is constantly saying, I'm tired, like I used to? Together, we're building a community focused on stewardship, accountability, faith, discipline, and becoming healthier in mind, body, and spirit. Thanks for being here, and I'll see you in the next video.